Alright guys, we're gonna get started here. There's going to be a lot of background noise tonight, guys.
We'll just have to try to talk over the noise. The good thing is there's enough noise in here, and we're far enough from the table. We can speak up and not have to worry about them hearing us. So we'll just try to speak up over the noise. Actually, if I'm talking too loud, if I start clipping, let me know. So up first, we have Tourangeau and Preacher Ronn. And he has informed me that we've all been spelling his name incorrectly, that he has two N's in Ronn.
Well, learn something new every day. I know I told him I'd fix that online too with the bracket.
So we have been thusly informed.
Yep.
So if you guys in the chat room can let us know how our sound and video is coming through, that'd be good. If the background noise is too loud or if it's okay.
There it is. Up to date.
Roger that. Too slow for me. Is this better?
Yeah, maybe a little first game jitters here.
Alright, so Stan's got this long tough shot on the 6 here. His mini dab looks like he's may have hooked himself on this 7.
He's definitely got a real first shot. Now he's looking at spinning this off of the rail. Coming around a couple rails for the 8 ball.
Yeah, the 7 is off the rail, so a rail first shot is possible.
He shot straight at it, didn't he?
I couldn't
He
tell.
overcut it though, by a pretty good distance.
So your commentators at the moment are Kevin Ross and Sherry Ross.
Hello everybody. We are Railbirds. Preacher's got a...
Yeah, looks to me like you can
pretty
just
standard.
kind of draw past the 9 for the 9 in the same pocket as the 8, it looks like.
Oh.
Okay.
Or you can run into it and play it in the corner up there. He's a little more of a one-pocket player. Maybe it's why he wanted to shoot on the same side of the table.
He's only used to shooting balls in the corner pockets. Side pockets are foreign to him. I don't know. First game goes to Preacher Ronn.
Kim Jones looks like she's dying to commentate. Or not.
Yes, so she does.
So this is a rack your own format, or I mean, it's a winter break format. Opponent racks. We are using the magic rack. Try to speed this race to 9 up some. Magic racks were donated to us by CSI.
Thank you, CSI.
Thank you very much, CSI. And Ron's failed to pocket a ball on the break.
So if Stan can make this bank shot, he should be straight in on the 2 ball for the corner, and that was his main problem ball. From there, everything's looking pretty nice. The 2 to the 3 to the 4 is the only area of concern right now. Once you get opening game rustiness, gotta shake off some cobwebs. Or opening match. Alright, this looks like the exact same bank shot Stan just had.
And Ron plays up at the fleece a lot, so I wonder if he's going to hit this wide. Playing on the diamond, being used to playing on the diamonds. Just barely. He's trying to compensate a little bit.
He did hit it wide. He's definitely banked wider than the diamonds up at the fleece. Oh, it's getting noisy in here.
Yeah, it is. It's I have a full-on bar club in here, and it's gonna get noisy tonight, guys. Ron's got quite a thin cut shot here.
He's just playing safe.
To rail it back down. He's left stand tough. He's
didn't leave him a shot other than a bank shot.
A bank shot, or he can thin off the side of the 2 and try and bring it back down underneath the 7-4 also.
Well, he could go for the bank and try to leave the cue ball down here by this 4-7 if he misses.
You can see the other side of the ball.
Alright, that's good safe.
We are in, this is Paradise Billiards in Lynnwood, Washington. Pool room here is giving us their Randy Kamatigi, the owner's giving us his room for the weekend.
How do you like that hit?
I didn't get to see that. But if it was, he made a good hit, then he's wound up quite nice here.
Yes, he did, and yes, he has.
Now watch out for them one-pocket players. And Stan's going 2 rails at this, trying to make the... He made the 2. And look at the shot. Nice shot. And a shot on the 3 to boot. Almost like he knew what he was doing.
Long, tough shot, and even if he makes it, he's not going to have an easy shot on this 4. I don't think that 4 goes by the 6.
Yeah, he drew it straight back.
That was a hell of a stroke. I don't know how... Was he trying to draw... Where was he trying to draw that to? Was he trying to draw all the way back?
He's kicking at this ball too.
What else are you going to do?
I thought he could see the edge of it.
Well, he can, but there's not much good can come from hitting
this
the edge
one.
of it.
Just kick your way out of it.
That's okay. I'll shoot my way out.
No biggie. Watch this. with those couple of kick shots, Stan might have just worked his way out of this rack. Yeah, great kick by Ronn, followed up by even, I can't say even better, he happened to pocket the ball. He got the angle. He can just pop it backwards a little bit, or is he gonna?
Yeah, he'll just draw straight back. Even if he's straight in, he can draw straight back. If he has a little bit of angle, or he needs to draw that just a little more.
He punched it. He didn't really
stroke it. Kind of thin here, but he's close to it. He should be able to handle this.
Stan's definitely supposed to make that ball, and he does. Putting on a clinic.
Tied up, one apiece. And it's Reason Magic Rack, and it's rack for your opponent, not rack your own. Rack for your opponent and winner break, right?
It is winner break. Yep. Yeah, we did.
The lane 9 ball is supposed to be played.
Yeah, we're doing this too to speed the tournament up a little bit. You know, if a guy gets on a heater, I want to watch it, don't you?
Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody run 9 and out.
Like I said, the lane 9 ball is supposed to be played. And rack for your opponent too. I don't like rack your own 9 ball.
Yeah. And we've got, I think we got a couple of guys in the room tonight that are capable of putting on a 9-pack, you know, if they're in their groove.
Well, there's more than one such person in the room tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a couple of them up here, not the next match, but the match after that. Within the next 2 matches, you're going to be seeing JD John Doherty against Edmund Carrito.
A couple of awesome players.
So I've got some hot action for you guys tonight. Stay tuned. Call your friends.
So you can try to wing at this ball into the side pocket, fly in that cue ball around 3 rails for a shot on this 3 in the bottom left. Or you can play safe, try to put the cue ball behind this cluster of balls down here.
Yeah. Or he can force follow the bank.
That ball was in the pocket and it spit it out.
They don't like to be force fed. I played doubles with Stan down in Lincoln City, and he is not the type of he doesn't want to play safe. He will come up with creative shot after creative shot to get out of situations, and because I think he has the mentality if you don't get to the table, you can't beat him. That's the only way to guarantee you don't get beat.
Yep. Even if you play a good safe, that's no guarantee. That's not a guarantee of anything.
Nope. It's a guarantee you're leaving the table.
Yep.
So, Ron was playing the 9. Nice shot. Nice billiard there. He doesn't want to let Stan shoot either. He watched that last game too. I'm gonna go see if I got any questions need to be answered, but the board maybe let Kim Jones sit in here for a minute with you.
All right, we have to tell Kim she's going to have to speak up.
Yeah, we'll just turn her mic up.
That'll just amplify the room noise.
Okay, everybody get ready. Here comes KMFJ.
Hello there, Kim.
Hello.
So we got a noisy room tonight, so you're going to have to speak up so we can hear you over the noise.
Oh, that's been a big complaint, me not speaking up, so I will do my best.
So shout at the top of your lungs, and that should be just about right.
Yeah, there we go. This is a good match. That last game was exciting.
I think every game's exciting so far.
Exactly. got this one ball. I'm not sure if it goes past. He might be trying to play safe here and get some separation. Yep. Looks like he got behind those balls, so and it's going to be kicking. Or he can possibly spin around this ball. It's two of them. Catches that front one. He should be able to spin around it. Yeah, it looks like he's going for it.
He's going to just kind of swerve it around these balls.
Exactly.
You can't go rail first.
No, I think if he just focuses on the 2 ball, try and get around that one.
Yeah, that's the one you got to get around. The 7 ball doesn't even exist.
Exactly. But Stan knows what he's doing. So.
Looks like he's going for his jump cue.
Oh, that's exciting! Jump over 2 balls. Let's see it. If anyone can do it, he can do it.
Alrighty.
Just got to keep it on the table. 2 on the top. Yeah.
Wow.
Everything went flying. Yeah.
That's a good hit.
It's a good hit. It's the only trouble with going that far distance over that ball is keeping it on the table.
Right.
You had enough room though.
Alright, so looks like Ron can see enough of this one to make it in the corner. If he can, then he can just roll forward for the 2 in the side and float down for the 3. That 4-6 is a little bit of a problem area, so if he makes it that far, he can probably 3 rail the 4 out of there as a safety.
Exactly, and you know, this is tough because the problem that you have, do you really want to run down the balls to the problem or kind of bat these around until you figure out the problem? So,
well, in this exact scenario, I would run down to the 4 ball and play safe on the 4. 3 rail the 4 out of there, leave the cue ball behind the 6.
Yeah, gotta get to it. It's a tough table.
That way the ball's broken. That way the ball's broken out, and you played safe at the same time.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll come to the table at the next shot with something good to shoot at.
Yeah, gotta get there.
Meanwhile,
back at the ranch. Good safety. Let's see. Can you see? Might be able to see the
that is
edge.
close.
Yeah.
I have
It's
enough of
coming
a
down on it.
So if he can see a little bit of a window through there, what's he gonna do? Can he see it full enough to kind of bank that one out of there and leave the cue ball there?
Looks like he's shacked up, so yeah, that looks like what he's doing. Yeah, he couldn't get enough of it really to.
Alright, and that's the 2 ball up there in front of the side.
Yeah.
So natural angle to get up there. So I still like my original plan.
Yeah, it's just getting to it. 3 ball would be that shot.
Yeah, the 2 to the 3, and then the 3 to the 4, that's the tricky part.
Exactly,
Well,
the 3 to the 4 to make sure you're in position.
That 1 to the 2 was almost tricky. That side pocket came into play there a little bit.
Yeah, this is what he's looking at, because this is the shot for this rack. Both of them are capable of running out of open racks, so it really just comes down to shots like this, getting the upper hand.
And that looks pretty good.
Yeah. Let's get through this traffic.
And ideally, you'd like to come back up between the 5 and 7, but he might take the slightly more conservative approach and go between the 5 and 8. Well, he tried to.
Yeah, but if he got the right angle, he can still stick it.
Yeah, he does. I think he's got the right angle to stick
perfect,
it.
Yeah.
Come on, get some legs, table. Get legs. And it just barely got there, but that's, as far as jump shots go, that's a pretty easy one to hit.
It is pretty easy, and he's got enough distance from the ball. Shouldn't be any problems if he's familiar with the jump cue. It definitely hit the ball and, pocket it.
I think he's familiar with the jump cue. I think he knows which end to hold.
Yeah. I have water.
So this is actually it's a makeable jump shot. I mean, it's not easy, but if you're good at jump shots, this is probably about 50-50 to make it.
Exactly. And some people think that they're good at hitting balls, not necessarily making them. It's really what you're comfortable with. But if lines it up good, it'll be a good shot.
And the cue ball's going in more or less the right direction for the 5 ball. Just have to make sure you don't get behind that 8 ball. But there's not much you can do. You just have to kind of set it loose, and it's pretty hard to control. No, he caught the 6. He was trying to control it too much and took a little too much off of it.
A little tough. Alright, looks like Stan has a pretty open table here.
Yeah, just getting from the 4 to the 5 to the 6. Yeah, the 6 ball is really the most problem ball here.
He's landed pretty. That's really about it. 8 and 9 are on the same side, same pocket.
7's right in front of the side.
In front of the side. Yeah, this is the toughest angle and shot he should have. I think he got a
he's left himself.
Angle.
He's left himself kind of tough here.
Absolutely. He did not want to get. He wanted to come a little more over a little more.
This is
going to have an angle, but not that far.
It's going to be hard to come back with a 7 on the side. He's probably going to have to go back and forth with a 7 in the corner.
Looks like he's coming down on his cue. He's coming back.
He's going to have to bring it past that 9 ball because you don't want to mess with hitting those balls.
Yeah.
And he did mess with hitting those balls, and he got away with it. He can just barely see it. He can make it.
Wow.
He's got just enough to make it.
He did get lucky. He didn't want to run into those balls.
A nice stroke on that.
Yeah.
And that's just about perfect. The only problem is it's going to be kind of hard to draw back the 9.
Yeah, I think it's almost too perfect. He landed on the rail, which...
and he's straight in, so he can't really follow.
Exactly, which limited his options here. But, it's Stan. Let's see what's going to happen.
Stan the man. He'll think of something.
Exactly. Oh, he's drawing back off the rail. Jacked up. You got to have a pure stroke to pull this off, and Stan does. Those balls, whenever you jack up like that, they tend to want to squirt out of that pocket.
Makes that pocket a whole lot smaller.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right, I'm starting to sense a pattern here with the scoring.
Yeah, interesting.
So we're trading games back and forth here.
Nice.
Here we go. Stan's break. At least it's a lot easier to figure out whose break it is. You don't have to keep track, odd or even game. So whose break is it now? It's easy. Who just won that game? That's whose break it is. I'm not even used to that anymore.
All right.
Since alternate break is so ubiquitous now.
This is true. Fairly standard rock here.
Okay, so he made
so solid with that magic racket. So
he's made a ball.
Patterns are pretty easy to read here.
He's got The main problem here is the 2 to the 3 to the 4. After that, it's looking pretty nice. So he just has to make sure he stays on the correct side of the 2 ball so that he can come up for the 3, and it looks like he's done that perfectly.
Yeah, and he gets the right angle to come back down for the 4, and then pretty open rack here.
As long as he stays on the right side of this 3, getting to the 4 will be pretty easy, and then from there, you still got to get from the 6 to the 7, so you got to make sure you're on the right side of the 6. So it's still, there's plenty of opportunities to mess up, even though nothing's tied up.
I'm thinking he's not completely over enough to drift down there as far as he wants to.
Yeah, it's a little bit straighter than one, but he does have a little bit of angle.
I think he's seeing how much he can get away with.
And
he had to push his way down there a little bit. He might have to draw back out of this.
I think he's just going to stun it straight down table.
Okay. Can't tell the angle. Oh yeah, he had enough angle.
So now he's going to be on the rail, and he has to make sure that he's going to have to come down for the 6, and he wants to be on the correct side of that 6 so that he's not running into the 9 ball to get to the 7.
Alright. Looks like he's going to go 2 rails here.
Yeah, I think he's going to...
Ooh, didn't catch that second rail like he wanted. Wow, now he's going to take the combo.
The 6 doesn't go by the 9, does it?
No, I would think he's taking the combo here. Yeah, he didn't want to, but, you know, he's on that side. I think he can do it.
Yeah, he was on the rail, and it was hard to get the spin on the cue ball that he really needed.
Yeah, so it straightened, and he needed to be on the other side.
Yeah, he needed to be able to put some inside English on that to be able to 2 rail it for the 6 in that bottom right corner. Doesn't look... From my angle, it doesn't look like he's lining up the combo. It looks like he's doing something else.
Like he's lining up the combo.
He's playing safe, okay.
Ah.
And he made a ball.
And he made a ball. Uh-oh. Safety's back on him. He's going to have to go for this.
Unless he wants to try to thin off the right side of the 6 and put the cue ball up behind that 9 or 7.
There pretty fast. I wonder if he's going to do that.
Yeah, I'd rather. That's what he's doing now. And looks like he's hit that just about perfectly.
Nice. Nice shot.
That was a nice shot. Well done. Hey, 2 rails into the side pocket. I think that's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Or is he looking at jumping the 6, trying to cut it into that corner?
That's a good question. I think he's looking 2 rails. Yeah, I think he's trying to go 2 rails, see where he wants to land.
Yeah, he doesn't have his jump cue out. So I think
he's coming down out of that corner 2 rails.
Yeah, he's going for the 2 rails into the side. Nice hit. Oh.
That's unfortunate. It was a good hit.
That was an excellent attempt. That's too bad. So now...
Yeah, he really only has one problem because it's on the rail. He has a little bit... Just to make sure the cue ball gets in there with enough for him to get back out to the 8. Oh, he saw something in between there. We can't see.
So he...
oh, okay, there we go. Better angle.
Me personally, I would have followed it to the side rail.
I would have too,
but he's at the table and he sees angles better than we do.
Exactly.
Well, he came up a little short on this. I think he's had just about this exact angle on every 9-ball he's shot this match so far. He's well practiced.
Exactly. No problem. Yeah, I think I would have rolled it forward and drew it back, but, you know... He's up there, he sees something he likes better.
Ooh, uppercut it.
Tough shot. It's not an easy shot. Yeah, he definitely didn't want to leave himself that straight. First mistake. gives Ron the lead. First major mistake, I should say, that cost the game.
Yeah, we don't count the first game because opening game dust and cobwebs don't count.
Exactly. It's a race to 9. Plenty of time to warm up.
They should be warm now.
Exactly. Make it a good game, which it's been so far.
Is that your phone? Alright, Ron is scratched. And again, this is a pretty nice open out, except this time the layout is much nicer. It's a lot of shoot and stop shot. The 1, 2, and 3 are all shoot and stop. As long as you just roll past the 3 here, you can draw over for the 4. Because he didn't have that angle available to him, so he can just follow to the end rail and back up 1 rail. He just barely got there. But he is pretty straight on this. So I would have preferred to play that 5 in that upper right corner, but plan B, 5 in the bottom right corner there. So he's got perfect on this. He can just roll forward for the 6. His speed control has been just about perfect on most every shot.
Yeah, it didn't take him long to figure it out, and his speed's really nice. Come on the other side of this. Pocket in the other side, other corner.
I've been playing on diamond tables for years now, and I'm just now starting to get used to diamond tables.
Yeah.
But I can go 5 years without playing on a gold crown, and then within the first rack, I'm right at home again.
Yeah.
I love gold crowns. I don't like diamonds. I think I'm in the minority though.
You really are. I love diamonds.
I love gold crowns. I don't like diamonds.
All diamonds.
Yeah, I know you're a girl. I
All
know.
diamonds. No, I just love the way they play, the way they roll, force you to have a really true stroke. It's good.
That's why I don't like them.
That's why I like them. You know, anything less than a good stroke, those balls will rattle.
Gold crowns are friendlier for old guys like us.
Yeah, well, you shoot too straight to not like diamonds. Definitely.
I make the balls in the holes just fine. It's just I gotta work so hard for it. I don't like having to work that hard.
Oh, you can handle it.
Oh, I can. I just don't want to. All right, Stan's made a ball on the break.
Yeah, another good one here. He's got the balls all open. Biggest challenge actually is right now.
Yeah, getting
from the 2 to the 3
with the proper angle to get back up for the 4.
So that's it, and the rest are wide open. So
once he gets to the 4, it's gonna be.
Oh, did he get on the right side of that?
He's on the wrong side of the 3. I don't. Can he get around that 6? 2 rails out of there?
Yeah, if you can draw back out of there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if he can draw back out without running into the 6. If he can spin it back the other direction. He's going. Looks like he can get past the 6 and come maybe 2 rails out of the corner.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if he could get around that. Okay, good. But I think he had to kind of juice it a little, get around the 6, and
make sure he didn't run into it, but made him come a little long.
This is a makeable shot, but it's not easy.
No, and it's controlling your cue ball. Your cue ball is going to go flying around, so it's a little more unpredictable.
I mean, it looks like it's on the angle to go 2 rails right into the 6 ball is what it looks like to me, if he cuts it in the corner.
Yeah, it's gonna go down there. Far down there.
It's going to go in that neighborhood, yeah.
Exactly. Is what you can't exactly control. Yeah, he's looking at this. It's a tough shot, but you know, just he might play safe.
He might play safe.
Safe is a 2 rail. Bring that ball back under, down to the 7, and 2 rail that back down table. It's a good safety, but I'm not sure if he's going for it. Oh no, the stand.
He's just going all out.
Banks the shot.
Well, this is a pretty tough shot here, and this is what he chose to leave himself.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would have done that, but you know, hey.
But not everyone shoots as good as Stan.
Exactly. I don't know the confidence that he does in making those difficult shots, and he did it with ease.
Kind of let that cue ball go a little, and now that 8 ball looks like it might be kind of in the way for the corner. And he can make this in the side.
He can make it in the side.
He's going to have to kind of slow roll this for a shot on the 8, or maybe come to the end rail, 2 rails for back around for the 8. He's probably going to slow roll it. Or play safe. Is he going to get a rail?
Oh.
Barely? Just barely.
Just barely. Good shot. Good save. He's playing smart right now. What you want to do is get your man up kicking if he's going to have to get up. Sure, it's a tough one. Sure, you can get past that side pocket to get at that ball.
Yeah, it's kind of annoyingly in the way.
Yeah.
So we have to swerve around this.
Alright, it's actually...
He hit harder to make it.
That's too bad.
Yeah, he's left this pretty nice for Stan. Looks like he has enough angle he can follow this 2 rails.
Yeah, he can create, if not, he can create the angle. It's a big pocket. Yeah, no problem with that.
Not a problem.
The other side. Yep, just like that. Alright.
You screen. No, it's not a blue screen. It's a blue screen. Suzanne 78, is that SOS?
Yeah. Hey, Suzanne. I really love his break. So much power, so much control.
That was a solid break. Did he make a ball? Yes, he did. He made a ball.
Very nice.
Of course, with the Magic Rack, you don't really need to hit him hard, but it doesn't hurt.
No.
Well, on 9-foot tables,
he does hit them hard, but it's the same speed. It's very consistent. You know, I break hard sometimes, but without that consistency, flies off the table, all types of things could go wrong, but the control he has when he breaks, I like it.
So he's pretty straight on this 2, but fortunately that 3 is hanging right there.
Sitting duck.
Just roll forward, 1 rail over for the 6-9 combo. Probably you shoot some.
Oh, he got it out of there. I don't think he that I did that, but you know.
You think he meant to do that?
No, I don't think he meant to do that, but I don't think he was concerned if he did do that because he could clear 4 balls if he opens it. So
put a nice stroke
kind of a win-win
on that.
situation. Pocket.
Oh, you're in my way, Stan.
And little angle, but no big deal. Just come around it, draw back out of it, however he wants to do it.
He'll probably go 2 rails around it.
Yeah, it's easy. It's natural angle. Yeah. Starting to break away here.
Starting to pull away a little.
Yeah. Alright.
So are you doing your chat room duties? Are you monitoring the chat room?
I am not monitoring the chat room. I am not doing my duties over here. Keep looking over there and I just go, what's going on? Alright.
Stan's great.
Ronn will be able to get back into this match. Problem is, Stan's on a roll.
Yeah, he's
feeling good.
Broken run a couple reps.
Yes, and he's just moving along.
Ooh, who wrecked that?
Yeah, you really don't want to see getting a stroke. You won't get up to the table very much.
Yeah, those balls did not spread very nicely.
It's actually not too bad, but he's got a few options here.
Yeah, that first and foremost is that 2 to the 3.
Correct. This is his first situation here.
I'll put a nice pure stroke on this. He hit that pure.
Oh, that was so nice. Very nice.
Made it look easy.
He really did make that look easy. And that was a hard shot.
Oh, yeah, that was a hard shot.
I mean, that really was. I mean, for those who don't know, I mean, that was a very good shot. It made it look so easy. That's Stan. He's got one of them strokes, boy. Makes everything look easy.
This rack is filled with challenges here.
The challenges he can solve. He's very good at getting creative when it comes to an out. So this should be no different. I'm interested to see how he's gonna get through those last few balls down there.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
That was. He didn't even expect that. It shocked him.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, he went to come on the other side of it.
So this Ronn can probably follow 2 rails out for this to about around the middle of the table.
He's looking at it. It's like I can probably figure out the 6 and 7, but does the 8 have a hole? Which pocket? Am I gonna make that ball in. I think he's trying to figure that out now.
And especially where the 7 is, it's not too easy to from the 7 to the 8.
Exactly, it's not very easy. So with ball in hand, he needs to think real hard. I mean, he may need to do something special, play a safety, or play this rack a little differently. So he's got to think about this.
I didn't hear during the players' meeting if they're playing 3 follow or not.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to straighten out that much. He really wanted to come to the rail, I think, and pull, to shoot them both up the rail and maybe get back down under for the late, but...
Yeah, he's going to be forced to play safe now.
Yeah, he's got to play safety now, but
can
he's
he
got
thin
that
off
wall.
of it?
He needs to get behind that wall of balls. It's only 2 of them, but it's a nice hiding place for that cue ball.
And even if he doesn't hook them, he really hasn't sold out much.
Absolutely. I mean, because even if he does bank this, I mean, he still has the same problem Ron was faced with, so...
Of course, he may have left Stan an opportunity to actually execute what Ron tried to execute. So Stan might be able to put him right back behind there.
Yeah, that's true. And, oh, nope, he let him slow open. That's tough, that angle. It's straight to get back over straight on that short rail. Or even I'm not sure the angle is going to help him, but
yeah, he just has just a hair of angle.
yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough.
Put a nice stroke on that for sitting in his chair for a couple of games.
He did. And you know, there's a shot in here. Whether you can pull it off or not, come down behind those balls, you can do it. He's looking at it. It's a great shot. It's a hard shot. You can see the lines, so...
I think he's just going to try to bring the cue ball back and forth and try to hit the 8-9, or I think he's going to try to
hit it or come down below it and shoot it up table or play a safety down there if you don't get the right angle.
You don't think that 8-9 combo is also a possibility? He just tried to. Well, I'm not sure what it was.
From here, it doesn't. It looks like it's up towards the first diamond.
With the speedy hit that, I think he was trying to break those out.
Yeah. Well, good for him, he didn't.
So if he can shoot this 7 into that right corner pocket, that puts the cue ball on a natural line to come into this 8-9. As long as that top left corner doesn't get in the way.
As long as that top left corner does not.
And that looks kind of big.
Yeah.
He's just playing safe.
He is. I think they got a little room to do this.
Whoa.
Just with those balls the way they are, you have to get a certain type of angle to come down or do something with it. So, got a little room for these type of safeties to be good enough. They don't have to be perfect safeties.
I mean, if he had a more reasonable position with his cue ball, he could cut the 7 in and try to break out the 8-9. But where that cue ball was, that's not really an option. Can he come off the 7 and put the cue ball behind the 8-9?
That's what I'm thinking. He's going to put something behind that 8 and 9. I'm not sure if he's going with the cue ball or the object ball. It looks like he's definitely going with the cue ball.
It looks like he's hit that pretty good.
That's the shot, and he bumped it out enough to get a shot. Oh, beautiful stand.
He can make the 8-9 combo, or he can make the 8 into that corner.
Yes, good shot.
No matter which side he's on, he'll have a shot.
Yeah, and he left him without a chance to even jam and back up and give him the ball in hand. But with one ball, I mean, he can put the cue ball anywhere and break him up, so that's not even a good shot. But at least you get him doing something a little more than just hitting 3 balls in the hole.
Well, he's just going to have to kick this in and run him out.
No, he's definitely going to have to make a good hit on this shot.
On a diamond, he would have hit that.
Yeah. Huh?
On the diamond table, he would have hit that.
Yeah, this is true.
He's been playing on diamonds too long.
No. That's where the world is going. Diamonds.
And that makes me sad.
Oh, it makes me happy.
I know I'm alone.
Yes.
I'm the only one that still prefers gold crowns, I know.
I just love the way they sound, even hitting the back of the pocket. It's great too.
Oh, gold crowns have, as far as the sound goes, the gold crowns can give diamonds, you know, the 5 in the brakes. As far as the sound goes when the ball hits the back of the pocket. Gold crowns have that loud bam, bam.
Yeah.
Diamonds, because they make no sound.
No, they make a very solid sound. It's very clear what you've done. You've hit the back of the pocket or it's rattled. I love it.
Ah, well, thank you, pool dummy.
All right, Stan. Up 6-3.
Up 6-3.
Yeah,
and
Ron can get in
breaking.
this game, but he, you know, it's really tough. When Stan gets out there, it's really tough to slow him down, you know. But some have done it, and let's hope Ron is one of them.
And it's starting to get pretty loud in here. Hopefully you guys can still hear us okay. There's another ball. And
All right, 1 ball, 1 to the 2. Here we go.
does he have a shot on the 1? That looks really close.
Does look close. I'm sure you can see that. He's on the rail too, which makes this super tough. He might even consider doing a push out.
Yeah, but where would you push out to?
Good question. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that to you. You tell me. You tell me where to push it.
I would circle the table and figure it out. But,
Stan will just bank this one at the 9.
he can see it then. I couldn't tell if he can even see the ball, the whole ball. So. Oh yeah, he can see the whole thing.
Yes,
no problem.
absolutely. You can see the whole ball.
Oh yeah, you knew that.
You couldn't tell?
I'm only sitting right next to you. No, I couldn't tell.
So it looks like you can shoot this 2 in the side and follow off the side of the 4.
Yeah, it's gonna have to fall off of it because it's on the wrong side of it.
Now he doesn't want to leave the cue ball on the rail. He wants to actually come out off the rail, probably at least about 6 inches, because that 7 ball is really in the way when the cue ball's on the rail.
Right.
And he wasn't listening to me.
He wasn't listening to you. Alright.
So he's going to have to jack up. He's going to have to kind of stun this to that end rail and back down. Trying not to hit the 9 ball.
And he didn't hit anything. Beautiful shot. Well, rack wide open now.
That's why Stan wins everything he plays, and,
Exactly.
and why I'm in the commentator's booth. See that sound? Did you hear that sound? Diamonds don't
I
make
didn't like that sound.
Diamonds don't make that sound.
I know, and I don't like that sound.
I love that. I love that sound.
I like the diamonds give him a pure hit. You can hear almost the purity of the hit. I can't explain it, but I tell you, if I could listen to a pool played on TV, and if they played on a diamond, I could tell whose stroke is the best.
Thanks, Sheldon Q, for reposting that link. And that link is in the description on Ustream below the video player. I added it after the tournament started, so you may have to refresh your page to see it. Meanwhile, Stan's running out again.
Again.
Same old, same old.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he made that look easy.
Well done, Stan.
Alright, 7-3. Wow, with it not being alternating breaks, it's making it really tough for Ron to be able to get back in this game.
Yep, absolutely.
And can't really get an opportunity to get anything going. Every time he gets up, he's kicking. He's doing something, so it's going to be tough. Stan's got to make a mistake, and he's got to capitalize.
Of course, Stan's broken run a few wrecks
Yeah.
this set. That doesn't make it any easier on Ron.
No, it does not. But he's got to make a mistake, and he's got to take advantage in order to get back in this game.
Did he not make a ball on the break? Did not make a ball on the break. And look what Ron
this
has.
is his break, and this is what he gets for his big break.
This is his big chance.
This is a big chance. What are we going to do here?
This is his big chance to catch up.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Okay, so he's going to try to knock this 7 out of there so that the 4 goes by. Pushing out to a jump.
I think he tried to tie up balls, really, more than anything. That's what I would be thinking, just to slow him down if he gets back up and it's his shot.
And he is going to.
Yeah, I hope those didn't line up because it's going the other way. It's like the 7 and the 8, so.
That's a 7 and the 8, but they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
But they're in the wrong order.
Wrong order. Yeah, I think that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to just try and tie something up.
But unfortunately, it looks like they're dead. So it looks like you can play the 1-8-7 combo.
That's that would be interesting.
No, it looks like
might
he's.
just roll forward and break them out now.
I think he's going to bring the cue out to the rail and then into the back of the 8 ball is what he's looking at. Well, he tried for the 8, but he hit the 7.
Not the 7. Yeah, that's.
So yeah, he's in some trouble now.
Yeah, and if he doesn't hit this, is that 3-9?
That is the 3-9, yes.
Might be short back.
Possibly. Ron is pretty good at making combos. Although with ball in hand, he may prefer to try to run these out. If he gets ball in hand, I mean.
Right.
That 7 ball was in his way.
Yeah, it was. He tried to turn it with a little more spin and angle, but that worked out.
Tried to soft spin it, trying to widen up that angle. And well, he is looking at this 3-9.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have a.
It looks like that 3 will go in that past the 6.
Yeah,
if
that's the question. I'm thinking, does he have a choice, and that's what he's choosing, or does he not have a choice?
I think he's just evaluating his options.
Okay.
He's just looking at it. Yep, it goes. Now, do I want it? Do I want to take it or not?
Right.
So I think he's just surveying the land. He's probably going to go for the run out. I don't think he's going to go for this combo.
If you can see it, it's definitely better to go for the run out. I think he needs to hit some balls, so that's going to help him. He needs to loosen up. He hasn't been up at the table very much. So I think this will be good for him if he can't get out this route.
Well, he's maybe actually on a diamond this would be hard to hold the cue ball up for the 5, but on gold crowns with the softer rails it's much easier to hold up this cue ball for the 5.
But if you have such a wonderful stroke and you practice that shot often, you'll find that you could do it even better on Brunswick after you get off of a diamond.
All right, I'm going to stop complaining about it. And apparently the 5 does go by the 6, so that wasn't even an issue.
It's just he's just been sitting too long. That happens. And then watching your opponent run rack after rack, you feel the pressure of having to make something happen.
Yeah, he put a lot of inside English on that shot.
Yeah, and I think he just routed. He jerked his stroke a little bit. Wasn't real comfortable with it.
Now Stan's got a back and forth shot here, and it's going to come up a little short.
Back and forth didn't quite get there, but
just a little short. He can still come around this 9, but he's going to have to be. I think he's going to have to do short side on the 7 here, flirting with that 8.
Yeah. Or it's going to just go around and flirt with it. I mean, because if you run into it, you'll get a good shot, but we'll see what he does.
Well, he's flirting.
Yeah.
He's flirting.
Oh, he got behind it. It's unfortunate. He had a few ways that could have went right.
And he got right behind that 8.
Yeah. Thought maybe he would try to run into it, but things happen. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Oh, is he too close to this 8 to jump to 7? Jump to 7 in?
I would think so, and keep it on the table. Not necessarily. Well, he could. I'm not comfortable jumping here, but a lot of people would have no problems jumping this ball.
And he'll just kick it in.
Yeah, I like kicking it because if you hit it on the right side, you can have more chances for a good safety. If you miss it, he doesn't have an easy shot.
It was a good effort, but he scratched.
All right, Ron, come on, let's get back in it.
Come on, Ron, you can do it.
You'll be breaking the next rack. I think it'll give him a little momentum. It's not that he can't handle running racks himself, it's just getting the momentum.
Mm-hmm. So he's just going to draw straight back.
That's just too bad. It's just too bad. Just struggling.
Yeah. Well, he didn't leave it as a hanger.
Yeah.
Got some distance, thin cut.
We've all been there. I mean, he's gotta get on a roll here and get moving.
Nice shot. That puts Stan on the hill. I guess we have an international audience tonight.
Welcome.
Stands on the hill. It's his break.
Yeah, this one could be over.
He made a ball on the break.
He did. Let's see where the one ball goes. Ooh, left him a tough one. 2 balls in the way of the bank.
Drew that cue ball back a little bit too far.
Yeah. Yeah, had he not done that, another perfect break. But roll down a little far, making the 1 ball.
So come off the side of the 1, try to get the cue ball behind that 369.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Looks like he has.
A little close, but I believe he got the right angle.
Well, even if he's straight, he can roll forward for the 3 in that bottom right corner.
Yeah. Oh, he went.
But he had angle.
Alright, he's off the rail.
Came up just a hair short. He was going to be going towards the 6, but he might be able to avoid the 6.
Yeah, I think he can. Yeah.
Oh, well, he can definitely avoid it by drawing it. Nice shot.
Off from behind that ball. Oh, if he's over that ball, that's a tough shot. That's one of my
He's struggling.
worst shots of goal is being over a ball with the bridge and having to do something with it, draw it, move it.
Well, fortunately, this is the 4 balls. Pretty makeable, pretty easy. You can just draw back. Even though he is struggling,
Drawback. It's the drawback part that's going to be. Yeah. It's just a tough shot.
When you're
over
struggling,
a ball and you're struggling. Now you have to. You're jacked up over balls.
When you're struggling, when it rains, it pours.
Exactly. We've definitely all been there. I think at this point he probably just wants out of this game.
Oh, look at this safety. That was a nice shot.
That was very nice.
I did not see that shot. I did not see that coming.
No.
That Stan, he is creative. Get funny.
Yeah.
Get tied up.
I think Ronn's kind of just not. I tend to leave the building. I make a joke and say I've left the building. I'm sitting in my chair, but I've mentally checked out, and I think he's.
I don't think he's mentally checked out. I think he's just struggling.
Yeah.
I don't think he's given up. Well, maybe now.
Maybe now. It's a tester.
Yeah, this is not an easy shot.
No, it's not. But
Stan will probably make it. Probably split the pocket down the middle.
With this type of stroke, those straight long ones, just favor his type of stroke because it's just so straight that he can really fire those balls in.
And he did. He fired it in.
I actually fear a severe cut more than a long straight one from Stan because he just fires them in the back of the hole.
That he does. Alright, Stan wins that. 9-3.
Alright, well I am going to take a short break. Be back for another round.